What's up, everybody? My name is BBKDRAGOON, and welcome back to Replay Reviews. This is the first Halo 5 replay review. Team Slayer, Eden. We're hopping on board with ElevaTeZ, who is a Diamond 6 player in this match. 2 Onyx players on the red team, 1 Platinum player on the red team. You then have 1 Onyx player on the blue team, and the rest are Diamond 2 and 3. This is a great Slayer game. I think this is a good match to start off with. There's some stuff ElevaTeZ does right. He's an experienced player, 7 years. But since you've been playing for 7 years, man, I'm going to point out quite a few things that I draw issue with. There are a couple of reoccurring mistakes, we call those motifs or themes, that happen throughout the game, reoccurring, that I'm going to take issue with, and I'm going to point out because you're a strong player, but there's mistakes that can be easily rectified. There's a very critical point in the game when one of those routine mistakes that you do causes you to drop a power weapon and lose big slaying potential. And while the red team, spoiler alert, does win, the blue team in a lot of places had plentiful opportunities to capitalize on your mistakes. So I'm just saying, if you were playing a full Onyx blue squad, there could have been a lot more consequences for the actions that were made. Off the break here on Eden, you're going to run for the shotgun room, which is never a bad option for the red team. Oh, before we get going a little bit further, a quick shout out and thank you to 343, Unishek specifically, and all of the folks working on the community team there for allowing File Browser to actually let me bookmark films that aren't mine. I deeply, deeply appreciate it, you guys. This is my favorite series that I've ever had on the channel. Over 60 replay reviews between Reach and Halo 4, and now we're getting to do this with Halo 5. The theater mode is a fantastic teaching tool, and I just want you guys to know that I'm very grateful for this being implemented into the game. Other thing, too, is we're going to have wireframes turned on for most of the game. Psychologically, this makes it, as a viewing experience, really easy to be brutal on the player. Well, can't you see him? He's right there. No, you don't have X-ray vision in the game. So when you're playing, you don't actually see, oh, look, all 4 of the blue guys went to the rocket side of the map. You don't see that. It's great learning data for us, but be nice on the players and mentally, guys, just a lot of times, why isn't he aiming there? He doesn't have X-ray vision like we do. And then don't criticize accuracy that much. The theater mode is bugged to where the crosshairs don't actually... They're not 100% accurate all the time. Just pay attention to the hit markers. That's a good way to go. And we're mainly looking at positioning. So goes to the rocket side, excuse me, shotgun side of the map right off the break. Most of the blue team goes to the rocket side, and they're going to push immediately to the blue side. The theme of Slayer is map control. How do we get map control? We control the 50-yard line, and we keep them in one spawn. When you push over to the other spawn like these 2 red guys did, they're now going to have ample opportunity to spawn behind you. In Team Slayer, if you're consistently pushing over to their end zone, they're going to be spawning behind you regularly. So you're up here on Catwalk, you're pretty exposed, but making some nice kills. The few reoccurring themes, back off, you don't need to take that. Smart play, I want you guys to notice what he did there. Continuing the shot string, but making sure that the dude who's over at Rocks in the little cubby is not going to be able to take him out. Looks back, dangerous poke, shield wasn't up just yet. And then you hear the guy or see the guy, nice. Push in for the shotgun kill, goes for the thrust jump, gets 1, but the rockets blast you off. So let's double check and see if those are rockets. I believe they are. Yeah, so you made the right move in my opinion, but there's not a lot you can do when the rocket guy just does such a big fat rotation there. Let's try and find you back over off the respawn. There we go. You get a nice respawn here over in the blue team spawn. And you immediately start sprinting again towards the shotgun. That's really worrisome to me, and that's one of those things that you can eliminate from your gameplay immediately. If you just died to the rocks over there, you're going to die to the rocks again. Yeah, that was sort of clockwork. When you run back to the place of your death, the opponent is going to expect it. He's heating up. He's getting slays. He knows you're going to be there. So be very careful if you're going to go back to the place of death, gun up, ready to go, or just take a different route, go a different way. Picks up the Hydra here, a weapon that we're going to see getting a little bit of buffs in the recent future, depending on when you're watching this video, of course. Heading back over to the shotgun room, so this is the 3rd time you're here, 2nd time after death. So again, if he had another rocket there, you'd be in deep trouble. Taking a decent fight there, and our very first jumping at the end of our life. And because we jumped, we ended up getting plinked by the dude in the blue room. That didn't need to happen. He couldn't see you. If you were grounded for that gunfight, you would have taken him out. That guy wouldn't have gotten the shot on you. Lands the shot. Lands the 3rd, 4th, 5th. All you need is 1 more. All you need is 1 more. And if you're grounded, that guy, Pat B, at the right side of the screen, he's not going to get the kill on you. He wouldn't have been able to see you. Do not jump at the end of your lifespan. You're so easy to hit when you're in the air. If it's a desperation move, I get it. And to the folks in the comment section who are going to say, well, you can always thrust in the air. You can. You're still pretty easy to hit in the air. It's not as, difficult as shooting somebody who's got a really nice strafe. And look at the resources that you have. You had 2 splinter nades, which are just basically free kills in this game. 2 splinter nades and the Hydra. No sense taking that fight when you've got all these tools that you could have been using. All right, let's get on with it, BBK. Goes back into the red spawn. And the rocket launcher is on the field. So this is a good point. You guys did not get the first rocket launch, which is fine. You went for the shotgun. But nobody's set up here for the second rocket launcher, except you, and you're kind of on the late end of things here. If this is a solo game, I get it. You're trying to do the right thing, which is to go out there and contest it. If it's a team game, you guys have definitely failed to capitalize on the rocket launcher spawn. Need to be here before it happens, fighting down people, getting control of this area of the map. So 1 Hydra kill out. Nice kill with the Hydra. Backs off, grabs the SMG. Is going to jump here on the jump up. Ooh, that sprint though. That sprint, since we're being hypercritical. All right, watch your yellow bar. Watch your yellow bar. Watch. You almost had it ready to fill up when you tap sprint. That could be a theater bug. Could be a theater bug. But no, I'm pretty sure you tap sprint to get around the corner quicker. Shield up before you go for one of those engagements. You know they've got a power weapon up there, dude. You're just gimping yourself by that choice. Jumps up, gets the kill, though, because you are beast with that SMG. That's what I like to see. Looking around. You know there's going to be more blue team. Was not ready with the gun up for that, but I think you get this kill. Nice, perfect kill. Good salvage there, dude. Good trade. Good trade. If you see the sniper, you definitely want to call that out to your teammates. I don't know if you were communicating with them or not. Shotgun is definitely going to be up, I think, right about now. Maybe Nick has it. Run, sprint boost in. Good smack. I like that. It's a good play. Sees the dude on the radar. Goes into melee. Nice double kill. Back off. All right. This is just a spawn thing right here, dude. You spawned on the red side. Eden's super small. This map is very easy to predict the spawns. There's red and blue, and it's a pretty small map. So they're going to be spawning in the blue room or in those back blue stairs, period. You can even see that your teammates are on the right side of the map. They're controlling rocks. Where, by the process of elimination, could the blue team be? Not over there. Blink, 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 get blamed. That's just a spawn prediction thing that's going to become natural over time. But with kill times as quick as they are in Halo 5, there's just very little room for that. Wasted nades. Don't do discovery nades like that, dude. Nades are defensive tools for you. They're very, very powerful, but they're not that useful if you're just throwing them out there trying to plink some people. Good. Nice. Shots down. Looks back towards the red spawn. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's nice prediction right there. Since you saw your red team in the blue spawn, you're thinking to yourself, well, they're probably spawning back red. That's got to be it. All right, they're not back red, and I hear my friends fighting over there, so I'm going to give them support. This is good. I like this. All of it. Not that. Stop the jump at the end of your lifespan. You didn't need to do that. You just jumped. You boosted away from cover. So if Nick pops out there again, he's got a super easy one-shot Spartan to plink who's in the middle of a nade animation. Stop jumping at the end of your shot strings. You don't need to, dude. Get lucky on that, that nade that it didn't take out your teammate. And now you've got this nice catwalk control. Looks over at light rifle. Splinter nade. Not a bad splinter nade. But again, why? Why jump there? Why did you jump and make that shot even harder for yourself, bro? Didn't need to. Jumping again. If they're sighted up on that, easy kill. All I need to do is 2 plinks. Second jump. Back off. All right. All right. Good work with the team there. Splinter nade, I think, did some assist damage. You got rocks coming up fairly soon. Not in position for it. Great kill. That was very nice awareness. Full 180 turnaround into the shotgun. All right, 10 seconds. Going for the Hail Marys off the spawn. Wasted nade. Another wasted nade. You don't need to do that. Defensive tools, bro. I'm guilty of the double nade, and I've called people out for it for a long time. So this is a third rocket launcher drop of the game. Well, the second drop, the third rocks of the game. Fully out of position, not contesting it with your teammates who you hear are fighting over there. This is the time I would definitely give up catwalk control to try and push in there and pull some rocks, especially with you guys down on score. No, you were doing good looking at it. You were doing good looking at it. All right, backs off. Guy from shotgun spawn. Now you just get to wait. You've got full control right now. Full control. Pay very close attention to your map, dude. You got your two teammates who are behind you, so you know they're not going to spawn from blue. The only way he can get up here is from shotgun room, or if he makes the really sweet jump from light rifle right here over to you. That's it. That's how you get up to catwalk. Could he sneak up by splinter nades? Yeah, but you're going to see him on the radar. Period. So this is a nice spot of advantage for you, and you jump and you give it up. There's no need to do that. You were in the advantageous place. Now he's got height advantage. He's got all the control in the world. Never needed to happen. All he had to do is, come on, detach camera. Thank you. Just chill up here on catwalk and use this area to your advantage. This is where the shotgun's gonna just outslay that dude. He has to engage up into you, and like I said, only two areas they can get to you from: light rifle, which you'll see from the radar, splinter nade, which he's not gonna take because again you'll see from the radar, or the way that he actually wants to take is from the control room. So let's find you again. All right, next thing I want to mention is burning thrust to peak. I don't think it's off this spawn, but in the next couple of spawns, you're going to be thrusting around the corner just to sort of peek the enemy and start your engagement. Don't do that. Save it. It's a nice tool. Good nade. Good engagement. I like that. Looking back over at the two folks in shotgun. No! Why? Why do this? Sitting target. Hard target to hit that can strafe and get behind cover and duck around to the protection of your teammates. Why? Not needed. Not needed. Don't push them. What is the point of Team Slayer? Map control. How do we get map control? We own the 50-yard line. And then we just ensure that we don't push up and flip that spawn so that we know the one direction that the blue team is going to be able to push in from us. Okay. Grab that BR. Did your teammate grab the BR? Teammate did grab the BR. Okay, good call. Sees the guy light rifle. Missed time there because you were doing sprint and slide, but it's okay. A gun down is a missed opportunity. An old paintball sensei taught me that. Pushes in, helps out the teammate. Good job. Get out of there. That was a close call, but not bad. Got rocks coming up again soon. Nice kill. All right, it's time to work your way and get that shotgun, the rocket launcher control. Good. Wait for that shield to recharge. Wait for it. There we go. All right, you're pushing in for the rocks. This is looking dandy. All right, back off, back off. Good. And you could have waited a little bit longer before going after that engagement, but I appreciate it because I'm going to assume at this point you're solo. You're the only dude fighting over there for the rocks. That's a decision worth applauding. Like, you can't control your teammates. If they're not going to help you out and the blue team is going to work for those rockets, not much you can do. I appreciate that you contested it. Good job. Let's fast forward here. So now they have the rocket launcher control. You're fairly well aware of it. You're back up here on catwalk. See a dude on your radar. Probably didn't see that blip because you're watching that guy. Nice slay right there. You just heard the rocket go off and you have the guy on your radar. Don't run through that no man's land. It's an easy kill for him. But you do slide through it. That's okay. Keep bouncing. Good. This is a nice little evade right here. Sees the guy, uses the active cover. So if you guys didn't know, actually there's plenty of players who didn't know. There's a little explodey case right here. And if somebody is behind this wall, if you shoot one shot, the little explodey thing, that piece of cover will go down as those two bricks pop up. They will move independently on a timer, but it's just a whole lot of fun to shoot that thing and cause that person to be just out in the open right there. Very good. Picks up the rocks. And this is the critical moment in the game, in my opinion. This will be the first rocket launcher that you guys have of the match. Look at the score. It's very tight. Whoever controls the next power weapon is probably going to win the game in a really tight gripping match. Okay? Pick it up, and you jump. Didn't need to do that. That's like Heartbreak City. That's the point. This is the critical junction in the game where that jumping at the end of your lifespan caused you to die giving up a power weapon. The more optimal thing to do, pick it up, recover, and force that guy to engage into you. Instead of you picked it up, jumped, and you let the entire time of you switching to the rocket launcher, which takes like, I don't know, 0.7, 0.8 of a second, whatever. He's getting shots in you, shots in you, shots in you. When you could have picked it up, boosted over here, or just ran it right over here. And what does he have against you? Nothing. You have the advantage, the rocket launcher. He has to engage into you. The rocket launcher is at its best when opponents are engaging into you and you dictate the sight lines that they have to fight you at. Because if you just walk back here, let your shields recover, he has to jump around this corner, and this is such an easy splash kill, anywhere on the floor kind of a thing. Just keep that in mind, because that plays into the reoccurring theme, jumping at the end of your fights. And if you didn't jump there, again, another kill that would have just been easy, and then you have a rocket launcher in your pocket for the end of this match. So I'm going to fast forward here, push back out to try and reclaim it, and we've returned to the spot of our death. We jumped in with the slide boost, didn't have the gun up, easy kill for the blue team. He's going to get back smacked by your team, Jeff, and then Pat's going to work his way over there. And oh, was that an extra body shot on you? That's a little salty. That was not necessary, my friend. Sorry to fast forward through that little engagement there. Jump nade, the jump away nade. All right, nice. Whoa, good reaction time there to those splinter nades, dude. Now, something you can do that a lot of players don't expect on this map is if you immediately just jump up here, grab Splinter, and go for the thrust jump right behind him, you don't have to worry about the mantle animation of this. And that's a hard kill to prevent for the blue guy up here, because he has to either jump, mantle, that takes time, and then try and shoot you as you've just basically gotten the drop on him, or he has to kind of flank around the corner. But since he just threw his own splinter, he'd take himself out. It's just a little route that I've seen a lot of pros doing that it's worthwhile. Height advantage, bail. This is a fight you don't want to take. He's got all the advantage in the world. Get 2 shots on him, nice. No third, fourth, or fifth one there, so just back off. Don't poke this until your shields are up, and if he nades right now, you're dead. Good, grabs the splinters, good call. Use them. Use the splinters. What are you doing looking over there? Use them splinters. Splinter it. Those are such free kills, and you can lock off zones with it. Splinter the door. Okay, there we go. Got the splinter out with the thrust. Good kill. Splinter nades in this game, guys. Free kills. Back off. You got another splinter. Easy kill right here, dude. Nice flank. Good job. I'm glad the dude out in the rocket street didn't end up taking you out. Still have that splinter nade. Blows up the barrels. Smart choice, players. Don't forget to blow up the barrels. Yeah, it gives away your position a little bit if somebody's watching, but nothing is worse than one tap of a Magnum cross map smacking you with that thing. Grab the rocket launcher. This is the only rocks of the game that you're going to get. Still got beautiful splinter nades, nice awareness, looking towards the doors, making sure he's not pushing up on you. Just unfortunate timing. Ooh, nice thrust jump kill right there. And that's the match. I think that's it. Very cool. All right, thanks ElevaTeZ for the game. Awesome match. You're a strong player. Really good way to start off the replay review series for Halo 5. Champ, Onyx, easily if you continue practicing. You'll notice I talked about the same 3 or 4 things throughout the match. That's what these replay reviews are. I try and find a couple reoccurring mistakes, and we point out where they occur. And then once you remove those from your gameplay, you become stronger. And then the next time you look back at a replay, you look for 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, reoccurring things that happen that you can remove again. It's just an ongoing process, and you start checking things off of your list. One by one, you become a better player. So looking at my notes here, you ran back to the place of your death multiple times. If you're going to do that, gun up, ready to slay, because the opponent, they're going to be aware of that. I guarantee you in your own gameplay, you're pretty aware of that. When you see somebody pushing right back to the place where they dropped the power weapon, and now they've got that power weapon. So just be really careful. Of course, jumping at the end of the lifespan. You can do it effectively in a gunfight where you're using that thrust as this maneuver to throw off the opponent's last shot so you can land your last 1 or 2 shots, but oftentimes you're just doing it to do it, and it got you in trouble, and I pointed that out. Be careful with thrusting to peak. I know I didn't really hammer it down and show you a specific place, but throughout this gameplay, a lot of times off spawn, we like to sprint, thrust, slide, and do that jump because it's awesome, feels good, momentum, but it leaves you without your mobility tool, the thruster pack, and a lot of times you can just jump into danger without knowing it, so be careful there. Double nades. It's like probably a classic staple of BBK's replay reviews. Don't throw a nade in the same place twice just to check for an opponent. Nades are exceptional defensively and sometimes to take out that one-shot guy who's trying to run away from you. They're not good as discovery nades. They're not good as concussive grenades. Like if you ever played Call of Duty, concussive grenades were often used. You throw them, they give you a little ping. If they flash somebody, they slow them down, but they're really good for discovering if an enemy's around the corner. That's not what nades are to be used for in Halo 5. Pretty good splinter nade usage there at the end, but remember, those are huge resources. Treat the splinter nades the same as you would a rocket launcher. They're really stinking good. You guys lost every single rocket launcher pickup during this game except for the very last one. You were in position for like 2 of those, so I applaud you. That's basically it. I'd encourage you to find some teammates and start communicating, because you're at that level now where if you worked with a couple other teammates and coordinated, you're going to start just obliterating diamond matches. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. I'll see you back next week. I'm going to try and make replay reviews weekly. Please don't ask me when the next one is or where you are in the line of stuff. Yes, I've had immense people. Like, it's been awesome, the amount of people who've been sending replay reviews in, and I appreciate that. But it's kind of frustrating as the content creator. It's like, where am I on the list? When's the next one? I try and do these with quality, not quantity, my friends. If you enjoyed and want to see more of these, I ask that you stick a thumbs up on this video and maybe a comment so we can have some good momentum starting out Halo 5 replay reviews. Have an excellent weekend, everybody. Good luck out there in matchmaking, and we'll see you next time.